Hey guys, what's up? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I gotta redo my hair. Starting to be able to see my white. That's the thing, is it's not gray. Look at that. That is all that right there. All that is white. White, white, white. I gotta redo my hair, so I'm gonna cover that up. Even though I already showed you. Alright guys, so I had a little bit of, if you guys watched my video yesterday, I went a little bit ranting a bit, sorry, my dinner. I ranted a little bit yesterday. So, if you didn't like my rant, I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. But it's kind of one of those, elephants in the room that needed to be said. But it's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. Yes, it is. So, what I want to talk today about is something that I shouldn't say we're all, but I've noticed a lot of people, whether it's on my timeline or people that I've just met, or just a lot of people in general going through things when it comes to they're trying to lose weight. And the last thing that anybody should be saying is that it's easy, because it's not. It's not. I have been in literally a battle of the bulge, as everybody likes to call it. I've been in a battle of the bulge for years now. When I have 4 kids, obviously. I've said that numerous times. I have 4 kids, and I've had 4 C-sections. So my midsection hates me. It literally hates me. But it's and the thing is what a lot of people don't understand, because I've noticed that some moms are like, I lost weight so easily with my boys, which I did. I actually lost my weight pretty easily after all my boys. But then I had a girl and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And that's how it was for me. I gained a lot of weight with my first pregnancy because I got really, really sick. But once I had him, after a while, I was able to drop the weight off. Even though, I had gained a lot more weight than I was supposed to. With my second son, I barely gained any weight with my pregnancy. You couldn't even tell I was pregnant until I hit 7 months. So it was like, except my butt. My butt got big. But afterwards, I lost weight with him. I was able to lose weight pretty fast with him. Same with Jaden. And then I had Gina, and I gained weight super quick with her. She was also my biggest baby too. She was actually early too. I always say I evicted her. I did. I evicted her because I literally walked into the doctor's office and I was like, dude, I can't lay down. For like the last month of my pregnancy, I could not lay down. I had to sleep sitting up on the futon. I was miserable. I couldn't do it. I was like, look, you guys need to figure something out here. So they did an amnio to see if her lungs were developed, and they were completely, and I already told them, I was like, they're going to come back that they are. We're going to be going ahead, which is how I ended up with 2 babies with the same birthday, because literally Jaden's second birthday present was his sister. So, but she was 9 pounds, 2 ounces at technically 3 weeks early. So yeah, it was a little bit crazy, but my body was used to having boys. And when people tell me, oh, that's just crap, that doesn't mean anything, it does. It means a lot, because when your body is used to having, because everybody's body has estrogen and testosterone in it. You have both. So when you have a boy, you have your estrogen, and then you have your testosterone, their testosterone and estrogen levels. So you're still pretty balanced out, because they have less estrogen than obviously they do testosterone. So you kind of are still balanced out. When you have a girl, they have more estrogen, So your estrogen levels go through the roof. Ask somebody who has an overabundance of estrogen. It's very hard for them to lose weight. But your hormones go off balance a little bit more, and a lot of people that have girls, they gain more weight all over than they do. Like with my boys, I was a lot of belly. So with girls, you gain weight all over. I gained so much weight with her, and she's now 7, and I'm still having a problem losing it. I've tried everything, and I've gotten to where like I've dropped a few here, I've dropped a few here, but then it always comes back. All it takes is one little slip up and everything comes back. So I'm also at that age where my metabolism is literally on slow to stop. I've never had a fast metabolism except when I was really, really young. If you saw pictures of me from when I was like 10, 11, 12, actually no, 9, 10, 11, I should say, because once I hit puberty, it was over. But if you would have seen me at that point in time, I was this knobby-kneed little skinny kid. If you've seen my son Jaden, that's what I looked like when I was like 8, 9, 10. So I was this knobby-kneed little boy, pretty much. And then puberty hit and out the window. But what I want to share with you is for years and years and years, every doctor I went to pretty much told me that I was never going to lose weight. If I wanted to lose weight, I was going to have to go talk to a plastic surgeon. That was the only way that I was ever going to get any ounce of my body back because of my 4 C-sections. They were like, you've lost so much muscle down in your stomach, that the only way that you're going to be able to do anything is if you get a tummy tuck done and then have the extra skin cut off. That's literally what, I went to like 3 different doctors, and that's what they told me. I even had one doctor literally, because I was asking him, I was asking about my, am I healthy enough for, what I was going to be trying to do as far as, I wanted to do things the natural way, because I didn't like the surgery when I had to have surgery. Why would I want to elect to have surgery? And literally one doctor handed me the card of a plastic surgeon. And what people don't understand is a lot of times these doctors will do that because they get a kickback from that plastic surgeon. So if you go to that plastic surgeon and you spend $2, $3, $4, $5, $6,000 on up, depending on where you go, that doctor that referred you is getting kickback for getting that plastic surgeon a referral. So it might not even be the best thing for you. But for years, that's what I was told. This was my only option. This was my only option. This was my only option. And I was finally like, screw it. It's not. So I looked for other ways. I looked for other ways to lose weight. I looked for other ways to better myself. I did not want surgery. I knew there had to be another way. So the first thing I did was I eliminated red meat from my diet. I don't eat when I was eating burgers, I was eating turkey burgers. I cut out a lot of like steak. I didn't really eat a lot of red meat to begin with, but I cut it all out. Steak and all of that. The next thing I did was I cut out dairy. We drink almond milk, coconut milk, we have cheese in our house. It's not really cheese. It's plant-based cheese. And honestly, they haven't figured it out yet. I can't taste the difference. And if I told my kids what it was, they'd say that, oh yeah, this is different. I haven't told them yet, and they haven't figured it out. But also, I have started, I started a workout routine for myself. Because I know what I need to trim down on. I want to do everything I can to drop as much weight as possible, because everybody who knows me knows that I am a busty person. I am trying to drop as much weight as I can to see if some of that will come off too. If not, I will have no choice but to actually have to go to a plastic surgeon to get those reduced, because I just can't with these anymore. But I'm doing everything I can. So I've cut out dairy. I was already eating pretty vegan. This is literally my lunch and dinner all the time. I am a salad freak, and I found this dairy-free ranch, and I cannot remember the name of it. It's killing me because I can't remember that, and I just used the last of it too, and I'm not digging through the garbage. But also, there's a lot of really good recipes that you can find to make your own ranch, and it's actually pretty easy with like dill and all of that. So I'm not missing out on anything. That and Ben and Jerry's has this amazing dairy-free chocolate brownie ice cream. Oh, so freaking good. Now, as far as what I do, what I've done is I've gone through a whole bunch of people that I admire, and looked at, I've gone on YouTube and looked at workout routines. I switch it up because I don't want to get bored. I'm a big fan of Shaun T. We had a love-hate relationship for a little while when Insanity came out because I cussed every time. I would go on Twitter and cuss him out on Twitter, and he would laugh at me and be like, that's how I know you're working, because you're pissed off at me. But then he came out with Size. Size is literally like, you're dancing. You're dancing is basically what it is. It's like literally a choreographed dance routine that you're doing with him. A lot of people don't even know he's a choreographer. He's amazing. And I bought this and I started doing it, and I forgot I was working out. Like, I was like, hey, at the club, hey. I don't even go to the club anymore, but it was fun, which was the biggest thing, is that it was so much fun. The kids would go to school, the kids would go to school, or the kids would go out, and I would literally be like, go out for an hour, let me do my thing. But also, we just got our gym renovated here in our apartment complex. So now we have our gym back. So I've been doing some weight training as far as my legs, my glutes, and my arms. My arms are a big thing that I need to work on. But I'm using weights and stuff to target the muscles in that area. I'm especially working hard on my core, planking, yoga, because that's where my muscles are that need the most attention, because that's where the most damage was done with my C-section. People, like I said, people always get on me about my It Work stuff, but you know what? I use my stuff in partner with what I'm eating and how I'm working out to do what I need to do. And this is what I personally use, focusing on weight loss. Okay. What I do is, like I said, my metabolism is slow to stop. So I need all the help I can get. This is what I do in the morning. This is the It Work shake. This is plant-based protein. Okay. So it's soy-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, and vegan. Love it. So no dairy here, still no dairy here, but also it tastes really good. I trained for wrestling way back when, and like that was a big thing that we were always doing was protein shakes. And the hardest part was finding one that did not taste like ground up chalk. And even today, it's really, really hard to find one that doesn't taste like ground up chalk. So the fact that they have this one, and we also have the ProFit, which is a little bit more of a boost when it comes to protein. The ProFit is not vegan. This is vegan. So the ProFit's more like a whey-based, and this is what we use. This is what I use personally because I like the vegan, and I'm a chocolate freak, so rich chocolate. But this is what I use in the morning. It really, really helps with my energy level. It helps with, I mix it with almond milk, and I usually put like banana in it. It's really, really amazing. Now, sometimes I'll even put berry greens in there, because sometimes I'll put strawberries in there. So instead of that, I'll put my berry greens in there, and I am set for the morning. And then what I also use is, like I said, I have a slow to stop metabolism. Okay, slow to stop. So I take one of these. I take one. Literally, the way you're supposed to take them is you're supposed to take one tablet every 2 to 3 times a day with meals. So usually right before I eat a meal, I'm doing something, whether it's going out walking the dogs, or going out with the kids, or something, or my workout. I do night workouts because it's easier for me to do that at night because of my kids. When they're in bed, I can go to the gym and really not worry about things too much. I got my older son here, but the little ones are asleep. And I'm right around the way. So I usually do my workouts at night, which actually help me sleep. But I always make sure that I have this with me, because this is what helps boost my metabolism, which is what I definitely need. The other thing that goes with it is my Fat Fighter. Now, the Fat Fighters, I will post a demonstration of Fat Fighters, because if you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty amazing. But I use this because I'm not perfect. I'm not, never claimed to be. I'm not perfect when it comes to my eating, but at least I know if I'm going to if I'm going to have a cheat meal or a cheat day, I have these to back me up. And basically it's a carb inhibitor. And what I do is I take this after my biggest meal. Now, obviously, if I've done pretty good most of the day, then, for that day, then I don't really need to take it. But I still do just in case. Because when you have that big meal, you want to make sure that, all of the fat and everything is not going to your body so that it's not blocking some of the things that you're really trying to do. So I use these with the biggest meal of the day. Usually that's dinner, but these are definitely really helping out because, like I said, I'm not perfect when it comes to eating. I will never claim to be perfect when it comes to that. Now, I do use the wraps. The wraps are how I dropped my first, my first set. And I show this all the time. I won't show you again, but you've seen my result pictures. It's how I dropped a lot of the first part of my weight. But now that I know I can do that, now I'm doing this regimen with ThermoFit, Fat Fighters, my shake, my workout routine, my eating habits, so that I can get down a little bit more. And then I'm going to use the wraps again for after that. So that's like kind of my game plan. Use ThermoFit, Fat Fighters, shake, workout routine, eating habits. Eating habits is a big, big, big thing. People that tell you that dieting is 90% your eating, it really is. Because especially when you cut down or cut out a lot of dairy, that cuts down a lot of bloat in your body and cuts down a lot of this kind of heavy feeling that you feel. But adding all that together is how I'm going to drop the next amount of weight. And then once I've dropped that, then I'm hitting back to my wraps. I've also got my liquid gold for my cellulite. I also use this for my tattoo on my back because it helps it brighten up. But like literally I have like my arsenal here, but I don't use my arsenal by itself. Like I said, nothing is going to be a permanent fix unless you fix your eating habits and your exercise habits. If you're taking Fat Fighters and ThermoFit and shake and then sitting on your butt and flipping channels or sitting on your butt and doing nothing or not going outside or even walking around the block, you're not going to have the results that you look for. I'm sorry, but there is no miracle thing out there that's going to make you look like Gisele Bundchen, and you're not putting in a little bit of work. You have to put in some work. Okay? Just like the business won't take off without you putting work in, your body is not going to change without putting the work in. So I just wanted to kind of touch on that. I am always looking for new workouts, especially stuff for like arms and core. So if you guys have any really great workouts that you do for your arms, like I'm talking about like right here, our problem areas, and for core, please let me know. To post on this video, let me know what you like to do. I said I'm always looking for new, exciting. I like to change it up. Like I said, I don't like to do the same thing all the time. I like to change it up. So if you've got any great exercises that you absolutely love, I'd love to hear about it. If you have any questions about anything that I do, drop me a line. But so far, I feel like it's doing well because I have a lot of energy. I like going out and doing things, and I want to keep it that way. So I'll be posting up. As we get into some results and stuff, I'm going to start posting stuff up. But the next 90 days are going to be a big deal. So what I'll probably do is like post after every 30 days, and so that you can kind of see where I'm at. Like I said, if anything piques your interest, let me know. You know how to get in touch with me. So I will let you guys go and get back to your Saturday. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.